Hello, my name is Eduardo Noel. It is November 17, 2019. This is week 4 video of lymphatic system. I'll be indicating the lymphatic nodes on a skeletal and the pathway of lymphatic. I have to identify the lymph nodes of the thalamus, spleen, tonsils, appendix, Pryor's patches, cervical lymph nodes, axillary lymph nodes. We'll begin. On the tonsils, right here, tonsils are behind the mouth. Then we have the cervical on the neck. Then we have the axillary lymph nodes on the armpit. Then we have the thalamus. Thalamus is between the sternum and the heart and sits above the heart, right there. And then we have the spleen that is attached to the stomach. Pryor's patches are in the intestinal walls, or in the intestine, and the appendix would be right here. It's on the sacrum of the large intestines. Now we'll be talking about the pathway of the lymph nodes in the body. Lymphatic is forced through the vessels by the movement of the body and the contraction of the skeletal muscles during movement and breathing, not pumped by the heart. The lymphatic vessels begins as open-ended capillaries in which it feeds from larger and larger lymphatic vessels and eventually evenly empties into the bloodstream by a series of ducts. The lymph travels through the lymph nodes, which are commonly found near the groins, right there, the armpits, the neck, the chest, and the abdomen area. Lymphatics are one-way valves, semilunar valves that keeps the lymphatic moving towards the heart. The lymph flows from the lymphatic capillaries through the lymphatic vessels and then is dumped into the circulatory system via lymphatic ducts located at the junction of the jugular and subclavian veins in the neck. The lymphatic capillaries are also called terminal lymphatic, are vessels where interstitial fluids enters the lymphatic system to become lymphatic fluids, where it is located almost every tissue in the body. These vessels are interlaced among the arterioles and the venules of the circulatory system in the soft connective tissue of the body. Lymphatic capillaries are formed by one cell thick layer of epithelial cells and represents the open end of the system, allowing the interstitial fluid to flow into them via overlapping cells. When the interstitial pressure is low, the endothelium flaps close to prevent the backflow. As interstitial pressure increases, the space between the cells opens up, allowing the fluids to enter, and the filaments pull the endothelium cells flaps, opening them, allowing easy entry of fluids. The lymphatic capillaries empty into the larger lymphatic vessels, and the superficial and deep lymphatics eventually merge to form larger lymphatic vessels known as the lymphatic trunk. On the right side of the body, the right side head, upper limbs drains lymphatic into the right subclavian veins via the right lymphatic ducts. The left side of the body, which drains into the larger thoracic ducts, which drains into the left subclavian veins. The thoracic ducts receives lymph from the lower abdominal, pelvic, and lower limbs by the left and right lumbar trunks and interstitial trunk. The superficial lymphatic follows the same routine as veins, whereas the deep lymphatic vessels are viscera, generally allows the path of arteries. This concludes week 4's video of lymphatic. location and the pathway of the lymphatic through the body system.